What is up?
What an absolute unit on your head. That is incredible.
That's a coyote, baby. Ow, ow, ow.
Is that what you were wearing when you... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. Welcome to the Chiclets Cup. We'll get into Biz's outfit in a little bit.
Well, we can have a private conversation if we want. It's our fucking stream, Whit.
True. I feel like if it was our pod, we'd end up talking about that for 20 minutes and somebody
Correct.
punched the steering wheel named Rick. So, I'm going to go over the rules. Chiclets Cup, by the way, brought to you by DEVOUR. Sorry, guys. Get the rules off screen. It's brought to you by DEVOUR. And listen, it's the best food out there, Biz. My box is over there. I'll be eating that in the middle of the stream, Angus beef.
Well, the last two streams, my girlfriend was nice enough to bring me DEVOUR food in, so I'll have her do the same thing, and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm eating. So shout out to DEVOUR, great sponsor, and some good snacks while we're streaming. See what I did there?
The ability to go back to us when I said pull the rules off. Great job to the guys in the back of the truck, the guys that get this done. So now we can go to the rules, fellas. We got a best of 3 series. It's 4-minute periods. They go by pretty quick, especially when you're looking at Biz's thing on his head. The loser's eliminated. The winner advances to the next round, where this continues on and on. You must play as the team that you play for if you're in the NHL, and you must play as the same team the entire tournament. Teams you see tonight, whoever wins, same team next week. Championship will be Xbox winner, versus the PS4 winner. So,
well, let's go back to last stream. Marty Mush got smoked, so we've yet to see a game 3. We're probably not going to see that today as well because of our combatants, and we'll get to that shortly. But Marty Mush lost by more than 4 goals in game 1 and was forced to call his aunt. That's another rule that's in place that wasn't on the board there. Now, let's go to our participants tonight, Ryan.
So we're going to start. Usually you go left to right, but I'm sorry, Peter. But John Carlson, he's our big guest tonight. I mean, the guy, when the award's given out at some point, Norris Trophy, knock on wood. Love this guy. We don't know how he can game. I hear he's shit, unfortunately. On the other side, we got a guy. Some people may not know him, but I think a lot more people in the hockey world are starting to know this guy. He's either, in my opinion, making GIFs of incredible hockey goals and other things. He's taking pictures of himself. He has a bunch of selfies. He loves gaming, and he's on Twitter. He goes viral, this guy. Pete Blackburn, CBS Sports, I believe.
There he is, microwaving his penis as usual.
How is that explanation of my kind of knowledge of you, knowing you through just following you on Twitter?
It's good enough. I'm surprised you didn't mention the I did hear you mention the fact that I roasted you a couple weeks ago.
It's an hour and a half long stream, Pete. Don't hold your breath. And Carlson,
that's actually the only reason we invited you is to roast you back.
I just wanted to get to attack somebody. Quarantine attack. All right.
Enough.
So Carlson,
what's up?
You stink at this game. We're just gonna get ahead of that.
Yeah, terrible.
What are you going to approach then? Because you got to have some sort of game plan. Are you just going to wait and see how good the man on the other side is?
He sounds pretty good. Maybe
I don't even know how good I am, honestly. I don't know how good I am.
Yeah, I think you're going to be a lot better than me.
I think so too.
I think as your active agent on this stream, John, I can negotiate the fact that if Peter is in fact as good as he thinks he is, that maybe he'll play the 3rd period of each game with no goaltender.
Ooh. That could make it fair.
Pete?
I mean,
you were talking about ripping darts and rubbing it in his face after you spank him. I don't know. Let's see if
you having SIGs.
Can we see how the first 2 periods go in game 1? Like if I'm up by 1 or 2 goals, I'm not going to pull the goaltender the entire 3rd period.
I'll settle at half of the 3rd period, 10 minutes left. And remember, these periods are pretty quick.
All right, I can do that.
This is a good test. As he takes a swig of beer. We got him.
Johnny, how about this agent over here?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I'm going to need that. The standard line would probably be somewhere near 8 or 9, I think.
3% of your contract.
There's left something on the wall behind him, even though my wall's playing too. Why aren't you guys picking teams here? What's going on? And we obviously know you got to play as the player that you play for. So Capital Star is playing with the Capitals. But Blackburn, a diehard Bruins fan, goes with the Penguins.
Yeah, so I didn't realize that I had to stick with the team the entire tournament. Grinnell didn't explain that to me. I picked the Penguins
That's an
just to
attack.
fuck with John. Can I swear? Sorry. Should
Yes,
Just
try.
make sure your
Okay,
goalie's pulled halfway through the third, Peckerhead.
All right.
What a
Yeah, I picked the Penguins just to mess with John a little bit.
All right, try to get in his head
Yeah.
along with his wallet. Unfortunately, I am up. No, I'm down. Damn it! I owe Biz $50. I want Blackburn for 150,000.
No, that's not happening. I'll do $50 again though,
Okay, thank you.
and a Devour food gift card.
Oh, I'm gonna crush that.
And
Angus
before
beef.
puck drop here, where do you side on this rivalry on the ice, Pete? Because I know you're a Boston Bruins jock sniffer. Who do you like between Pittsburgh and Washington usually?
I don't like Penguins fans very much. So I'm a big Ovi guy. So I'll go not to blow smoke, but I
Oh,
like the
God.
Caps here.
Quick
So-
tug job for Johnny over here.
Rear Admiral, our co-host, he constantly mentions he hates Penguins fans. Are they?
They're annoying as fuck.
They
dude.
didn't like me near the end, so maybe I could see it. But what is it that drives other fan bases nuts about
like
them? Maybe it's just that they win, dude. Be honest.
No, it's like you can't say anything about any good player. They'll be like, yeah, but Sid. Yeah, but Sid. It's like, I get it.
I
Like,
mean, pretty
other
fair
players can
response.
exist.
I mean, did you watch the Sandbagger Invitational? I mean,
We worked them. Oh,
we have so many Caps questions to ask John.
I know. Do you think Ovi's ever played this game?
Yeah, he played. He's a pretty big gamer.
Oh Jesus,
Oh.
He just played Gretzky. I mean, you guys are sitting here with me and Pete. He played Gretzky the other day for charity.
oh man.
Oh, that was a bit of a buzzkill.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're used
Look
to
at that
those
pass
around here.
back door. Why didn't you shoot that? Oh, I forgot. There's a delay for us at home, so when I try to announce the game, it makes no sense to the guys who are gaming.
Who are the big gamers on the
Oh,
Capitals?
wow.
I don't know.
All right.
Wow.
Attaboy, Johnny.
It's
I didn't
1-0.
see that coming.
Let's go. I might have a steak dinner tonight if I win this one. Make sure you Venmo me after the game, Whit.
I think you still owe me.
No. I got you back.
Am I getting
You
hustled?
guys-
Oh yeah, you did. You did. What?
You change your lines manually in this game?
Nah, I don't.
Okay.
Well, I know you're sitting back there and you're like, I want to play 35 minutes like usual, man. Like I want to make sure I'm every other shift.
Maybe not after quarantine.
There we go. There's Gino.
What are you doing to stay in shape?
I got some stuff from the rink in the garage, and I bought one of those Peloton.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
The bike
The
ones?
bike, yeah.
After you saw the original commercial.
Yeah, well, what happened? The lady got like,
I don't know what happened.
It was just
on
a
that
silly
one.
commercial, and then Ryan Reynolds did a good job of mocking it with his alcohol company. It was pretty good. He had the actual girl in the Peloton commercial, so he segued that perfectly. Nice
Hey.
little word there from Biz's brain. Segue.
Carlson, what's your highest score in a class? Oh, 2-1.
I didn't even see
What do you
Pete's
mean?
first goal.
You know how you can do the classes and it's like you go against like 40,000 people,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You get up in the single digits.
Oh no, the one I did today was like 80,000 people, maybe. I think I was like 10,000.
I would love to get the guy on who wins that thing, like that day, the number one guy. Like,
There's been like some Tour de France people that have just like jumped on for fun kind of thing and just destroyed it.
Are you
Sounds
sweating your bag off when you're riding that thing and when you're going hardcore?
Especially 'cause I got it in the garage, so it's like a day like today was so hot outside.
Interesting. What are you doing with your what are you doing to stay in shape, Pete?
Fucking nothing. I haven't done anything, dude. I feel so scrawny. Been eating terrible.
why don't you
Just
just
playing video
crush
games all day.
push-ups? Why don't you do push-ups and stuff in your
'Cause I
room?
just feel like it's a waste of time. It doesn't do anything for me. I feel
That's
like I'm
the
just trying to trick myself into thinking that I'm doing something.
That's the
Oh.
mentality of a loser. That's John.
Let
I
me
think
tell
we're
you
on the right
something. Let me
page
tell
here,
you
buddy.
something. Biz, let me tell you something. For a guy with a body like mine, 100 push-ups could do me wonders. I noticeably might have a little bit more definition if I rip out say like 20 push-ups.
I've never
20 push-ups
played
is not going to
game
do
that's
anything
gonna
for you.
whiffle when you shoot it on net.
Let me tell you, I'll send a picture. No, I won't. I'll send maybe Biz a picture that he can never show anyone of before push-ups and after push-ups, and I will look better.
Well, there's like an immediate swole after push-ups, but then I feel like that just goes away.
That's true. Are you taking the bathroom selfies right afterward, Whit?
Yeah, immediate. No, I'm having wife hold camera, so it's immediate. Right when I hop up from the 21st push-up, because I always do an extra one for good luck.
Hey, you should start like these Instagram models are doing. They're having their own little fitness classes. I would attend a viral Instagram Ryan Whitney workout class. That was a bit of a tongue twister. Jesus,
just another revenue stream. Biz, right?
That's what I'm. Maybe Pete could attend and get those bitch tits in order.
I see. The weight is never going to be an issue. It's just I'm going to be scrawny.
That's all right.
I'm going to look like a 12-year-old.
You'll never look as bad as Whit. John, have you been keeping in touch with a lot of the team?
Yeah, we got, there's a lot to talk about right now with everything that's going on and the PA and all that. But yeah, we keep it pretty, the group chat going. It's been a little slacking a little bit lately, but we're pretty into it, I would say.
I was going to ask about, we were talking with Hazy about maybe, trying some things with the cameras in miking guys up. Do you think that the NHL or have they already talked to you about maybe trying those things out, considering there will not be fans in the building, I would imagine, if things continue?
Yeah, I think you'd have to get pretty creative with that kind of stuff, just with how kind of boring it's going to be, and maybe it'll heat things up a little bit with the lack of fan. Because even, you go to a preseason game, there's a huge difference from, even if there's people in the building, they're not like going nuts, Do
you notice though?
Oh yeah, one way or another, I think you like it, whether they're for you or against you.
Pete, I don't know if you did your homework, but this guy played for the London Knights, so he basically went from the NHL to the NHL. Seriously.
Yeah, it was nice up there. You're spoiled.
He took a pay cut, but he's doing well. Did we lose? Oh no, now I'm going solo. Whit has dropped off the stream. Now, Pete, let me ask you this: have you thought of any creative ways and maybe written them in articles? Because I know you read all those fancy articles about ways that and what the league can do in order to test out different things under the circumstances.
Not really. I haven't really thought too much about it. I'm not smart enough to put that shit out there. I'm just kind of hoping, like everybody else, that it comes back at some point, but it doesn't sound great. I don't like the 2014 playoff idea, though.
Why?
Because I think there's if you run it by point percentage, I think the teams that deserve to get in, most of them are getting in.
Hey.
We dropped you. Hey, welcome back, Whit.
Good. I cannot internet doing what we do, Biz, that just goes in and out. It's not realistic.
It's the Barstool difference. I don't doesn't mind.
All right. Well, still, it pisses me off.
Upgrade that thing then, Whit.
Yeah, I know. Like, honest to God, what am I doing? But that's what I need somebody to just maybe remind me or do it for me. What's that called? An assistant.
Yeah, one of those. Did you have any questions you could think of when you took off? We were talking about maybe fun things that the league could try, given the circumstance that there may not be fans in the building when play resumes. And I'm trying to think of what they could be doing with camera angles. I think
you may have discussed this. Did I read that every guy would have to wear a mask? Is that
cage.
Let me tell you something. If you win the cup during the pandemic, I've taken heat for my comment that it really doesn't count, or it's the half cup. They just give you the top of it where you can have cereal out of it. If you also win it with a face mask on your helmet, dude, we're now into EA Sports land.
Yeah, you get the bottom part. Just the bottom.
Imagine guys running around with like old Jofa bubbles. I had a coho bubble in college.
I love the fact that you have to. How many? I don't know how far they're going to separate guys on faceoffs, but basically nowhere near each other. So if you snap back the draw, your D-man better get it, eh, Johnny?
Yeah, yeah. That would be the most interesting, I would say. Oh boy.
Yeah, no excuses for being lazy off the hop if your centerman snaps it back.
Oh,
so wait, you're in the boat that it's like it's not going to count. It's not going to like matter.
No, it's. I mean, listen. I read Elliot's column, and he was saying the exact opposite in that, like, what you're going through and how weird this time is, and they'll all be away from their families. It's like so worthwhile. Which, in that sense, yeah, for sure, it's not. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but in my mind, you'll always be the Pandemic Cup champs. It's
got a nice ring to it.
I know, and they give you masks instead of mini trophies. It's incredible.
Yeah,
I've said since the beginning that like I obviously want the season to come back. I want to see it finish, but like if you're just going to invalidate the winners at the end, then what's even the point? Like it's not going to be satisfying.
Well, no, I don't believe, but I think the NHL would never invalidate. They'll treat it exactly.
No, I don't think the league would. But like, if the fans are just going to talk shit all the time and say it doesn't
more
count,
engagement, more dollars. That's what.
Yeah,
they want.
but man, if I was see, I'm not a diehard fan of a team, but if I was, I would still want it because that's still like no matter what anyone says, you won the cup. Like you could win that argument.
Want it, but it's still annoying to deal with people like trying to invalidate that cup.
Well,
forever.
what would really invalidate it is if like. Who would like the Canadians get in and win the cup? No offense to Montreal, but it's like I don't, you know what I mean?
Well, I was gonna say, as a non-fan and from a non-biased standpoint, I think the Coyotes should definitely be in that round of 24. And the fact that they have 8 of their last 12 games are home games, Pete. And I thought they were going to run the table, so why shouldn't they get that opportunity to run the table? And then, of course,
because you had 72 games to win.
Are we at 72? No, we're at 70. We have 12 games remaining. Sick math. But that was what was maybe their competition was stronger in the first 70 games of the season. So I think in playing out the regular season to me was the most important factor. I was even willing to consider making it a best of 5 series. But
everyone, 12 games, you're going to play some good, some bad. It's not like you're playing the Capitals the last 12 in a row. I mean, you think, first of all, you're in division at that point. The last few games are always in division. And then it's like, I don't sense that somebody at this point could say, oh, you've had a way easier schedule than us with 12 games to go.
Go Yotes. That's my rebuttal.
Hey, Carlson, he's better than he said, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm only up by 1. So also the Yotes play in the weakest division in hockey this year. If you can't get in the playoffs, you can't get in the playoffs. Final
games were against divisional opponents. So perfect. Validate my point more.
Hey, so last week, we saw Keith Yandel hop on the stream. And so there's a little more news to that where he's now going to be facing off against Austin Matthews. That's correct, Biz?
Correct. That is confirmed for Tuesday. So this is like the warm-up. A couple peasants just getting the stream going for Johnny. I'm just kidding.
No, it's all good.
You know I love you.
Well, Keith,
I said you're the Norris winner.
Oh, what a save.
Have they spoken to you about that and how the league awards will work?
They haven't spoken about anything. I'm just trying to figure out if it's good. The season's ever going to happen.
Good answer.
Oh,
very diplomatic of you. Who would be the other contestants with for Norris this season?
Roman Yossi's always up there.
Yeah, he had a strong second part of it.
That guy's the best player on Nashville. He's sick. Dude, I don't know. You put me on the spot. I was watching a video game. Now I'm trying to think of the top D-men in the league this year.
I think it's a 2-man race at this point.
Between who, Pete?
2 guys that we mentioned.
Okay. Just seeing. I'll let you guys concentrate on the game.
So listen, though. I didn't finish. Okay. This dude reached out to Keith. Apparently, this kid is top 600 NHL player in the world. And he said, I can help you. I can give you lessons. And I think Keith's initial reaction was like, how could I get, like, could he actually help me? Like, questioning. And I don't know if he's going to do it or not. I don't think he answered if he decided, but you got to think that that's going to help if you have a top player in this game teaching you all the tricks.
I agree. I'd like to get good at this game as well. I have a PlayStation on the way.
Oh, Grinelli. So Grinelli's writing top 600. That's like me. Yans is getting played. Grinelli, you're horrible. You're not top 600. Isn't there thousands of players?
There's no way Grinnell even sniffs.
Yeah,
top
Grinnell's
600.
What is Grinelli talking about?
Lay off the glue, Grinelli.
Hey, Grinelli, don't smoke the clouds that are coming out of the Wizard of Oz room back there.
Can we have him hop on this stream to talk about how he just declared himself top 600? Hey, G, what's up, buddy?
I was saying, like, it's not top 600 is like the normal players.
That's like being in the NHL of video games.
For someone to reach out, that'd be like, hey, man, I play in the ECHL, John Carlson. I can probably help you here.
No.
It doesn't make much sense.
Well, there's 700 players in the NHL roughly. So technically he would be in that number. If you're talking about around the world, there's got to be what? A couple million players?
My point is, just since we've started this tournament, we have the kid Daddy Padre, New Jersey Devil. He's way higher than top 600.
But does he have the time to train with?
I would assume that the New Jersey Devils mascot does.
What was the backstory on him breaking that window? Because we ended up putting Marty Mush's face on it to like joke about after he smoked him. But he went to some kid's event and just ran into the glass and it smashed.
Basically, yeah. He just ran through. They were doing one of those big sheets where like the kids are supposed to run under the sheet, and he just decided to run right through the glass. Good guy though.
I mean, the fact they got that on video is amazing.
Did he wear the full getup during the stream?
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be tough.
Yeah.
You wearing the mascot hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. No,
He bought receiver gloves. He
Wait.
bought wide receiver gloves right before the game.
Well, Marty Mush did have a great line. He said, his aunt said, "What's wrong?" I think he said, "I just lost to a guy with no thumbs."
Dude, this is. We scored 3 goals in the first like 2 minutes of this game and haven't scored since.
Have you guys seen Mike Tyson lately? This guy's a machine.
God. They got to sign him up.
He said he wants to fight.
Someone's got to do it.
Did I read he wants 25 million, or he might get 25 million? Is that a legit
I saw
number?
20. Like he got offered 20 from for a charity fight in Australia. And he's supposed to be fighting like a rugby star or something. Not even like a professional fighter.
Mike Tyson, I just missed like his heyday fights when he would just knock people out in 7 seconds. And then as time went on and he got the face tattoo and was like threatening to eat Lennox Lewis's kids or whatever it was, that's when you knew this dude is a serious lunatic.
Oh no. Floodgates are starting. Hey, just bank on the empty net here. Prepare for
pulling
how
the
you're
goalie now.
play it.
We're under 10 minutes.
Goal.
Am I pulling the goalie?
Yes. You got to pull the goalie now.
Well, that doesn't count if he's where's the clock?
I think it's just under. It's okay that he played
whistle, 30. First whistle after.
No, I didn't hear that in the negotiations.
We're pretty close here. You got 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Good math by me.
I'm gonna have to take care of the puck here.
How much time's left? We got 10 minutes and you're up 2.
Yep. Thought this would go better. Am I pulling?
Ron, do you like it?
When I played this game, it was if you got the puck and like shot it, it goes on net no matter where you are, right?
Pretty much.
So,
hey guys, I have a quick update. Spit and Chiclets memes just texted me. He's a top 50 player in the world.
Oh my goodness!
So,
I think he's full of shit too. I think memes is full of shit.
I think we send a cameraman and Spit and Chiclets memes down to Florida and have memes start training them.
that we can't do that right now. But
He's hurt.
At some point, we need. So memes is that good, or is it just showing that it's?
No,
not
he's
that
filthy.
impressive?
I play with memes every day now. He's been training me. He's unbelievable.
Why doesn't
maybe-
memes hop on here?
Yeah, he should be our representation.
We got memes working right now.
Oh yeah, he's making all those gifs like Peter Blackburn.
Oh, that's not who I wanted to pass.
Yeah,
Dude,
how do you make those things like so quick and what's your
yikes.
story? Oh my god, what's your story being the GIF guy?
So I ran a blog when I was in college, and like I just basically started doing that so that I could get more eyes on it, and it just grew from there.
What was it called?
The Nosebleeds.
The Nosebleed. All Boston sports stuff?
Yeah, pretty much. And then I started like branching out a little bit, doing some national stuff. Wait, what happened? Why did they put the goalie back in?
Icing. I think they put him back in.
All right. I'll pull him. I can't call timeout. I gotta how do I do it? I think it's fucking
Oh yeah, here it goes. Hey, I was
There
gonna
we
ask
go.
you a serious question, Pete.
Yeah.
What advice would you have for like a young journalist coming out of college and how to handle their business in today's sports world?
The biggest advice that I always give is to just get reps. Like if you want to do something, just do it. Like I started writing my blog and I was writing for nobody. I was writing for like 10 people. My mom would read it. That would be it. But like that helped me develop my voice, and like just getting the reps and getting the experience is the most important thing. So like, you can make up a million excuses. Just go do shit.
Do you try to stay away from serious topics and keep it a little lighter?
Ooh, now I do. Now I just like I don't want to be like a serious journalist. I don't want to.
It's hard, eh?
Yeah, and like I don't want to fight on Twitter anymore. Like I don't want to argue with people. So
Dude,
I kind of just like stay out of
That'll
shit.
never happen.
That'll never happen.
Too many salty dudes.
I pick my fights. That's the thing. Like I'm much better at picking my battles.
Do you have any arch nemesis on Twitter?
Joe Haggerty used to be like the bane of my existence, but I don't really care about that anymore.
You guys are playing tummy sticks now. Witt just had it. Well, I wouldn't say a direct hit.
It was he was dogging the no golf. He said there shouldn't be golf, and I was arguing against it. We don't need to drag somebody on our stream.
No, I wasn't.
I wasn't trying to drag him. I got asked.
No, I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying you were. I mean, you gotta shoot it. Oh, what a defensive play right there.
That's the game.
Oh, hit the net. You fuck.
Oh man, I gotta like my chances though next game.
I kind of like this rule of pulling the goalie with 10 minutes left.
I mean, I thought I would get a couple more, but
Biz, I think that you should have to. It's when you have a two.
No.
You have
No
to have
way.
a 2-goal lead, Biz.
No way. No.
Shoot it!
Oh my God, was that Ovi too?
Come on, Johnny.
Oshie.
Oh, Oshie
We're sending
buries
him
that
next game.
every game. Hey, don't you notice the best players? They always bury their empty net chances.
No, I disagree.
What?
I know statistically Ovi has a lot of empty net goals, but
Yeah, exactly.
empty net goal percentage from my vantage point would be pretty low for him.
Well, as a D-man too, you there's many times, at least myself, where you're like, oh my God, I pass it to him, bury it. That's an assist. That's an assist.
That happens a lot, 5-on-5 too, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I feel like Ovi has the most excitement of any player in the league once the goalie gets pulled. Like he jumps up on the bench and he's like, "Put me the fuck in."
All the best
I
players
don't think
do.
he's alone.
All the
I don't
best
think he's
players are get me that because listen, if you're gonna be a guy that's gonna compete for the scoring race and stuff,
Do I quit this game, Pete?
Yeah, I just wanted to point out 38-7 shots.
That's fine.
38-7.
Oh, what are you writing about analytics now?
I thought you weren't trying to be a serious journalist.
No, I'm just saying, if I'm pulling my goalie for the last 10 minutes of the season, last 10 minutes of the game, you might want to put some shots on net.
Okay, analytics, man.
You gotta get first.
Get your Corsi up.
Okay, two quick questions for John.
Yeah.
Would you say you've been on for more minuses or pluses with the goalie pulled?
I think it would have to be minuses.
What?
Okay.
It's not even close.
And my next question would be, do you know how many empty net goals Ovi has in his career? I don't know the answer, but I'm curious to see if you can come close.
I know in the group chat, every time someone hits a milestone, they'll start putting in for guys to put money up. So I know that he's pretty high up there. He's at least top 3 or 4, I would guess. I don't know that for sure, but I'm fairly sure that he's that far up there.
He's going for that league award, like the best empty net goal scorer of all time.
I mean, I don't know if you can look at a shooting percentage for when the goalie's pulled, but it's not good, I would say.
Shots fired.
And that's not a dig. I mean,
all I know about the empty net thing is I've made this as clear as day. Is as an offensive defenseman, I was out there when we needed one. Right?
Can we finish this game, by the way?
Are we swapping sides?
how do I do that?
Go left.
Oh, dude! Hey, this is
of empty net minuses.
This is crazy because we're speaking of empty nets. Tell the story that you told today on the NHL Fan Choice Award thing about empty net, and then we'll talk about the meme that was put out after. Welcome,
Matt. How you
Ryan
doing?
Reeves.
What's going on, boys?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, so we're playing against Jersey. I'm having a nice game. Just scored to get us on the board, and so I don't know. I guess Turk was feeling nice about me, so he put me out there with 3 minutes left. I was like, okay, feeling good. They come down. I get a tripping penalty. No big deal. We kill it off. But the puck's in our end when I get out of the box. So I go back in our end. We're playing good D, and the puck comes to me right in the top of the circle. And I don't know what it was. I think I just wanted to – I've only scored 2 goals in one game one time. And the crowd started chanting Reeves. And I could – like I usually don't hear the crowd. But for some reason, it was loud that time. And I just rifled it. And this puck just went into orbit from our end over the net, and it's just and so right back into the penalty box for the last
delay a game. Empty net, delay a game.
Wait, you shoot it over?
They showed it. I saw it after. I'm in the penalty box like this for the whole minute and 50 before I came out. The most embarrassing thing I ever did in my life.
Wait, did it go over the glass at the far end or just over your bench? Like, what part of the arena did it exit?
All the way far end, Whit. All the way far end. All the way, baby.
Hey, I can't hear Whit right now.
I think, anyways.
So Revo, we got to start this game. Revo's having a hard time hearing Whit, but the best part about it is we were doing this NHL Fan Choice Awards voting, and I had him on to interview him, and he told the whole. I forget what I was going to say. Jesus Christ! I just had a brain glitch. What was I just going to talk about? Oh, the meme that was posted. It was LeBron James looking at J.R. Smith when he accidentally called the timeout or whatever it was when they didn't have one.
Hey, John,
so
go
home. Like right after that, I was literally in the locker room, and it was kind of fresh. I don't know why, but I texted a girl that worked for our team. It was like, hey, take J.R. Smith and put my face on there, like sprinkle a little Reeves in there, and I'm gonna post that. I had to make people laugh about it somehow or something because it was terrible.
That's a tough one.
Hey, I apologize if I missed this, but did they score?
Wait, if you're talking to me, I can't hear you.
What?
He asked if they scored on that. No, they didn't score on that one either. Did they?
We won. No, we won. I would have been in the press box if we lost that game.
All right, let's.
You want
John, ready up.
The funniest part of that?
Yeah, I'm hitting
up. Our PR guy comes up to me after. He goes, I think that's the first time ever that we had a guy go from second star to no star in 2 minutes. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Come on.
Something ain't working for me, Pete.
You might have to go down to like where it says ready team.
Yeah, it's saying that, but then it just keeps going back to
I think I jinxed the whole smoothness of the operation.
Team, but
yeah, you might have to like go.
It says Grinelli says tell John to hit ready team.
Yeah, ready team.
Yeah, I did that. It's
okay, Grinelli, what's up next, buddy? We'll wait for his response. He says hit back. Can he hop on and tell this so I don't have to do it?
We're good. We're gonna figure it out here.
If you
can you help?
If you
I can only hear Biz.
If you're selected, if you see the X next to like your team name, go down to ready team,
Now, back in the day, Sega Genesis,
Oh, okay. There you go. I got it.
All right, nice.
it's
So,
so much
Revo,
easier.
no one else, you can't hear anyone else. So I don't know how we're going to
No.
keep working this.
Well, relay my questions.
Okay, what's your question? I'm going to ask Revo.
How's the beer selling?
How's the beer selling?
We're a little slow right now because most of our sales are in the bars, and
Oh, yeah.
bars are just slowly opening up. But it's tough to get them to pick up. It's tough to get them to pick up the beer right now because you don't know if there's going to be a second wave. So they're only ordering like a keg or two every couple of weeks. We just had a meeting today. It's kind of a piss off because it's a little slow, but because we were just buzzing, like we were in 150, 170 bars and all the major liquor stores, and then just we were just starting to buzz, and then we slowed down.
That's all right. You'll bounce back.
Oh yeah, we'll be back.
Could be worse. Could have took a delay a game with an empty net after just taking a penalty when you were going to be second star and then got gas from second star.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We told the story about
Hey,
Revo
you ever been
sleeping
on the
at,
ice? Hey, you ever been on the ice with the last 3 minutes left?
I can't say I have. I cannot say I, maybe in the American League.
Maybe to serve a penalty.
Well, there you go. That's something.
To skate across the ice.
They made him serve a too many men on the ice penalty, but he got to sit in the box with no helmet on.
Ooh, that was lucky.
Oh my goodness.
Revo, are you a gamer or I can't hear me?
Revo, Whit wants to know if you're a gamer.
Man, so I am a big gamer. I play a lot of Call of Duty, and I used to play NHL. I used to be real good at it. That's right. So I joined this, the one that's going through the NHL. I'm playing tomorrow, and I was the last one I owned was 16, and so when they asked me to play, I was like, oh yeah, I can jump in because anytime I've ever played somebody randomly and I didn't have the game, I dusted them off. I downloaded this game, and I am getting whacked by 4-year-olds online. It's so ugly, and they're chirping me too. Some guy scored 0.5 seconds to make it 10-1 and just started laying into me. I almost threw my controller clean across the room.
Well, and there's
So
like 20 different buttons to play.
Then Revo has to play
You
somebody in this tournament.
It's like you can't pass to somebody. Like you got to put it. You got to make it so perfect, otherwise it doesn't work. The other thing is like the old games. If there's a turnover and you just take off going up the ice, you're gonna be okay. Now you got to like swing back and bring all 5 guys. It's like I ain't got time for that.
Well, it's good that you told us that because we were going to invite you. Now we're not.
No, what do you mean? I'll dust somebody off. Who you got?
We'll
Who
have
do
you
you wanna
play
play?
against G's, the top 600 player in the world.
Well, no, don't do that. Like, let me ease into the shit.
Oh, okay. Let's we're still trying to figure out this audio situation so everybody's going to be able to talk to Revo. Hey, how about this one, Revo? Do you have any questions for John Carlson? He's playing right now. I don't know if you could see him. He's probably going to win the Norris if you're into those type of trophies.
I've never even heard any of those trophies, to be honest.
The Norris?
That's way above my pay grade.
Yeah, that's true.
I've heard of the funniest player award. I think that's about it. That's about as high as my award column
That's
goes.
right. I'll ask you a question, Johnny. Who's the funniest guy inside that Washington Capitals locker room?
Ooh, funny. I feel like we have a pretty different team with all the Europeans and stuff. So there's always kind of depends on what kind of flavor you're going for. I think Ovi's hilarious, but Kuzi.
Oh, you distracted him. That's gross.
Yeah, Kuzi's a good one. He's always in on everything, I would say, and I think Verana's a real funny guy, but different funny with just how he acts and being young and that kind of thing. But
just being there.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, I got a question for Johnny.
Oh, we got a question from Revo. What is it?
Has Osh Babe show you the full extension yet?
Has Oshie? Oh, can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him. Has OSHA shown me the full extension?
Yes, I believe that was the question.
Yeah, in contract? Is that what he's talking about?
No.
Sure.
I would imagine not. He said no.
Oh man, the kids changed him a little bit. You got to get the full extension out of Osh, babe.
Revo, we have to ask you to go sign in on your laptop because I believe you signed in on your phone, and that's why you can't hear everyone.
I did.
Oh,
yeah. All right.
Oh yeah. Hold on. That's all I wanted to do. All I wanted to do is dangle with Malkin.
Carlson,
I'll be right back. Hold on.
You should pull Biz. He has to pull the goalie, right?
We're not even in the third period.
No,
but you're up 2 goals.
No, halfway through the third. That's not a lot.
Damn it. I'm gonna owe Biz 100. He's gonna send me a Venmo request at 9:01.
Is Revo gonna explain his question, or is he trying to go for like
I got one thought in mind in full extension, and I don't know what it is, but who knows?
Did anybody pick that one up, or
I was gonna say, Revo, it's a live.
Sounded
stream,
a little.
I was like, I don't know,
like it might have been a little inappropriate.
So he's got a wrench. We know.
That's what my guess was. Hey, so Carlson, last week with Hazy, or was it? No, was that on the podcast we talked to Hazy? Well, either way, we were going over his summer hockey regimen, like ages, I don't know, 8 or 9 to a 10, 11, 12. He would play in 15 tournaments in all across North America. Did you do any of that?
I want to say I only played like maybe 3. I forget, 3 or 4 summer was kind of.
So you would skate pretty much all year, though, or would you ever
in New Jersey? So yeah, I mean, I think. How old did you say he was?
He was young, like 9 to 12. Like when you, I don't know, when you start going to like the brick tournament and that stuff.
Yeah, I think maybe 3 or 4. That's all we did. There was only maybe one or 2 teams in New Jersey. I'm sure it's different now.
But yeah, now it's. I mean, you could play all year if you want to now.
Yeah, I mean everybody does.
So much money too. It's crazy. I think when you're younger, you need a couple months off. Like from I don't know. Maybe it's totally different.
I think you need to play different sports. Like
yeah, 100%. The athletic, getting athletic, like whether it's hand-eye baseball, like. I mean, I wasn't a football player. I quit after one day of practice because hitting your hand off a football helmet in practice is the worst thing in the world. But I don't know, all these other sports, soccer, it's good. It's only going to help you.
Yeah, I think so. But
I was going to ask you, what sports did you play what was your best sport other than hockey?
I played baseball. And then in 7th and 8th grade, I played lacrosse. I just picked up lacrosse for the first time because one of my hockey buddies was played, and I played that for 2 years. And then kind of once you get to high school, at that time I was playing like high school hockey kind of, and club hockey as well. So,
Revo,
yeah,
you got us all now. You can hear me.
I got you. Can you hear me?
Perfect.
Fucking right. Welcome
looks
back,
better
buddy.
on the computer too.
All right.
So we need to figure out who you're gonna play. Like you should just challenge someone right here, right now.
Oh man,
Schmitty play?
Oh, Schmidt.
Yeah, I challenged Smitty. He's been trash. He broke 2 controllers the other day. I challenged him 100%.
Smitty did?
Oh yeah, he texted me because we were gonna jump on Call of Duty. He texted me. He's like, he had to sign in with 2 different accounts because one of his controllers broke, and the other one broke the headphone jack. So he had to do 2 different accounts to play and listen to us.
Now, if I'm correct, this is Barstool Smitty we're talking about.
No, he's talking about Schmidt.
No,
Nate
Schmidt. Barstool.
Dude, because he's a gamer. I'm like, what is going on? You guys are texting each other and friends?
No.
Okay, so Schmitty. Okay, so he's a snap show. He's a snap show then.
Yeah, well, but he's already playing, isn't he?
I don't know. Grinelli won't release the name, so we find out on I think Mondays or Tuesday mornings and Friday mornings we find out.
Who's a gamer? I don't really know who's a gamer. I don't play NHL a ton.
Man, this Nasher came on and was just he's probably going to just dust everyone.
Revo, you should look into it, man, because I know like the career eventually has to come to an end, but these gamers are making more than the show guys.
I know,
Like, Connor
man.
McDusty is like on the 10th on the payroll if you're looking at esports.
I'm watching Ballers right now. I'm in the last season, and you seen the new season?
I haven't. I love that show. I didn't even know there was a new season.
Well, the one that just ended. Whatever. I was a little behind.
Oh, okay.
Whatever one that just ended. Buddy stopped playing football for a bit and became a gamer. I don't know what kind of game they were playing. It'll look trash, but he was making some mad cake.
Someone told me look up esports, and you can look up games you guys have never even heard of, and how much money the top guys in those games are making, and it's insane.
Wait, are you?
It's crazy.
Biz, I thought you were being sarcastic. It's more than McDavid money?
Oh my goodness.
What? He's making 14 a year, isn't he?
Ninja, I guarantee that Ninja dude's making more.
Yeah, but he's one guy. I mean, we're talking like it's commonplace, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, there are
All
like
right, I'll go fuck
5
myself.
ninjas,
Sorry for
basically,
talking.
like 5, 10, 15 ninjas. Like he might be the biggest, but there are dudes in his pay grade.
No, but
That's
you
why I
got-
said I think I could have said McDavid's like 15th on the payroll. I think there's probably at least 10 to 12 guys in the esports world making more than what McDavid is.
Wow, we need to find this out. That's crazy if that's the case. That there's 10 e-game players making more than the highest paid NHL player?
I think that's probably accurate.
I bet you
Wow.
that for sure.
So let me ask you guys something. Are you able to make money and be a successful gamer, like if you're not really good, or do you just have to be one of the best players? Do you know what I mean?
You gotta be the best.
Unless you got like a sick personality and you got like fucking thousands of people tuning into you. But I think
Okay.
like the tournaments and stuff is where you make your money.
Yeah.
So Big Cat playing these games. I watched last night. I mean, there was 35,000 people. That's got to be pretty good.
Big Cat could probably quit his job and like make a living just doing that shit based on the platform that he has.
Yeah, Revo, with your fan base, dude, I think you get into that. Make your own Twitch stream.
Yeah, but I don't. Do they have Call of Duty for that? That's the only game I play. Like the games I see, they're playing like
Warzone's a big one.
Yeah, like World of Warcraft, and like I don't got time for that.
No, God, no.
You can't learn it now, anyways.
No, exactly. I'm way past that.
I think Biz did some research here.
Yeah. Johann Sunstein. So this is strictly esports, not the e-gaming world, but the sports. The top guy is making 6.8 million. That's just in the sporting category. So these guys are making some decent coin. I mean,
I would say that's in the lower of the top guys, though.
Yeah. When you get into the other games, the ones like the Call of Duties and the big boy games, then because those are the ones getting all the downloads. Ninja.
Oh yeah.
Pull the goalie for the whole
period.
third.
All right.
For the whole third. And let me ask you guys, actually, I don't think I could game. I just think that I would go nuts over time, and I get headaches if I'm staring at a screen for 9 hours gaming.
I feel like you would go through like 100 controllers a week.
Yeah, I would be
They don't
firing.
even play on the controllers though.
Yeah,
What?
that's true.
Yeah.
What do they play on?
The
Keyboard,
PCs
mouse.
and stuff.
Yeah. All those guys play on PCs.
What?
Yeah, well, because it's so much quicker. That's
Can
why
you
they
play
think-
NHL on a PC?
No, they don't have it yet.
I don't think about that. But like all those other games, like World of Warcraft and Call of Duty, that's all on PC.
I just bought one. It's so hard. Like I'm still getting used to it.
The PC.
Yeah, it's so hard.
It's way different controllers because you're not using a remote, right?
No.
How many different buttons on the keyboard are you pressing?
Like 12.
Whoa, dude,
It's
that is
insane.
Yeah,
I mean-
but aiming is so much easier.
Yeah, it's way easier.
Yeah, if you know how to do it, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I can hit a 40-yard high flop shot. So
That's real sports.
at least I got that going for me. I got another comment where I'd like to hear your guys' opinions. Call of Duty. So I haven't played that recently, but when I played, all I wanted to do was play the levels. Like I didn't even do the online stuff. Is that crazy? Because I enjoyed trying to beat the game.
When I had more time, I used to only play who pulled their goalie in the beginning of third.
He has
me.
to give him a chance.
I used to play just the campaign, and once I finish that, then I'll go online. but I don't have time like that anymore.
Campaign. That's what it's called. Those
Too
are
busy doing
great.
push-up pyramids. You should get Wit on your program.
Man,
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
you
we
must
just
be
had
an
it.
absolute bag of milk right now.
No, buddy. I'm working on 4 days a week the
No,
past
you're
2
not.
months.
Where?
And yep. And
Where?
right now I'm 6'4", 207, and I'm feeling
Oh,
great
no.
and limber.
207 with what body fat?
Not probably great. I actually want to get it done. My guess is 14, probably 12 to 15% range. I'm gonna go do it when quarantine ends.
That's not bad.
4'2", 4'2".
Hey, Wit, would you rather have a body like Revo but bad jibs, or have nice jibs and a body like yourself?
Oh, body like Revo bad jibs because I'd buy the jibs.
What if you couldn't buy new jibs?
Buy my jibs.
No, I'd rather have my body with good jibs than a jacked, unbelievably tan, black skin, like Revo has, and with terrible teeth.
Yeah. All right, fair
Is
enough.
that fair? Revo's got good jibs, though. He's all set.
Yeah, where'd you get those?
I had braces when I was younger. Well, we just
Nice.
remember I had the blonde hair and braces. I looked like an idiot. Can't believe my mom let me walk out of the house like that.
What
So,
else?
I had
Sometimes
Oh, no.
dead air is nice, guys.
who's got no helmet on?
Yeah, that's a
Tanev.
penalty. Immediate penalty.
Oh shit! Oh, he's
Wait a minute,
back.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
I didn't
Why
realize
is
he's
your
back.
goalie in?
I don't know.
Update the game settings. That's a penalty these days.
Well, you're getting it back here anyway.
Yup. There we
Nice,
go.
Johnny,
We're in this
nice.
thing, Johnny.
And the goalie's coming out. Or was it already out?
Revo, give us your daily routine these days.
Oh man, I work out in the morning. I swim for 5 hours probably. I just bought a smoker. I'm smoking. Look at this.
Oh,
It's a dusty setup right now because it was windy. I had to pull it up in the patio, but I just bought a smoker. I'm smoking a pork butt right now.
hey, that Vegas and Scottsdale outdoor living situation is the best in the planet, I think.
Man, we got our whole team still here. Everybody else went home. Our whole team's still here. Why are you gonna leave?
Yeah, why would you leave? I was out there. You guys were on the road in November. Whew, what a place.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy to think like, oh, you guys are gonna be in the playoffs whenever this does begin, but there is no fan. There will be no fan. So
No.
it's
Oh,
Where'd you play golf, Wit?
I played at Wollaston Golf Club in Milton, Massachusetts.
No,
It
didn't
was
you
a-
say you were in Vegas?
oh yeah, I played what's it called?
Shadow?
Shadow.
Played Shadow, played Cascada,
That's a nice.
and I played.
I just golfed that the other day.
Oh, dude, that place is real nice. And the best track I played is Southern Highlands.
Yeah, that's a nice.
That place is sick.
The thing with
Actually-
Shadow though is it like if you're coming to Vegas to golf a Vegas course, you want it to look like you're in the desert. Shadow, it looks like you're in Montana or something.
I know it's crazy. The pictures that they have of when it was first in, which it's a legit sand, and in the middle, this like incredible, beautiful course with rivers running through it.
Yeah.
God knows, I don't even have a clue what it costs to build that course in the middle of the desert, but it is sick.
I was just asking her, like, what do you think it costs and how long do you think it takes to bring all that grass in there? All those trees, like none of that was there.
No, none of it was there. It was all planted, and it all looks so perfect. It's dude. And to be honest, I said that Southern Highlands is better golf course. With the experience at Shadow, you get picked up in a limo at the casino. They bring you to the course, like everything's set up. You could have lunch, unreal range. It's just like a sick day, a sick experience.
Because you got to be staying at MGM property for that, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's nice just to not have to be tied into all that stuff too.
Johnny, maybe we'll make some JC golf merch. Because
I
know
love
we
you
already did
rocking
that.
the merch though, Carlson. That stuff's selling off the hook.
Is
That
it
still is paying?
That's good to hear, guys.
Good to know you'll be able to keep your lights on.
When's our match, Wit?
When can you travel?
Man, Pete, how much do you play this game?
He's good.
Not that often. I
No,
usually
Johnny,
play online.
You play every day, Pete.
What's up?
How long of video games do you play every day?
Like a couple hours. I usually play Warzone though.
Yeah.
Man, I can't get into that. because I play hardcore all the time, and then I get into Warzone and I run around. I pick up a bunch of shit for 30 minutes. I don't see anybody, and all of a sudden I get dusted off from behind.
The first guy you see.
You know what I mean? I'm nice with the gulag, and then I get back in. I get dusted off again because I got no guns, and I sit there and watch the boys play for 30 minutes. Like, I don't play video games so I could watch other people play.
You got teammates? You got good teammates? What's up?
No, apparently not. They're trash. Schmitty's one of them.
Well, that's your first problem.
Hey, that's something we can agree on for sure, Revo.
No, but those two are better. Those guys are better than me because I only play hardcore kill confirm. I'm nice with that, but I just can't get into this. I never played Battlefield or not Battlefield. What's Fortnite? Couldn't get into it.
Not a big battle royale guy.
Hey, I got a rookie question here, but you mentioned that you usually play, I think it was hardcore.
Yeah.
What's the difference when you hop into the war zone or whatever it's called?
Well, Warzone is just core, so like you get a map. It's not one shot kill, so you can I can shoot you. I can shoot you 6 times. You can run behind a building and you're just back. You know what I mean? And in hardcore, you get shot once or twice, you're dead automatically.
Okay, so totally different game plan, and then
totally different. You don't get a map. It's just
I would lean more towards hardcore. Just what I'm thinking comes to my mind in terms of gaming.
Yeah.
If Johnny, if you had to pick a partner, if we got a Sandbagger Invitational, then who would you pick?
Backstrom's good. Probably the best current teammate. You talking golf, right?
Yeah,
yes.
Backstrom's a money player.
Good. Justin Williams probably the best that I've played with though.
That guy's got Mr. Game 7 and he's a stick.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Seriously.
Some guys really do have it all.
Yeah.
Have it all. And then I was just going to say Oshie, handsome, good golfer, unreal hockey player, Stanley Cup champion.
Great, just the best athlete. Revo knows. He's good at everything.
Osh, everything.
Ping
Osh
pong?
had Biz, have you seen when Osh, I think he drained a long pot at that celebrities tournament out at Lake Tahoe and then just completely crushed a beer?
I did see it.
Is that accurate? Did I make that up?
Johnny would know.
Yeah. I don't know if it was directly after.
Okay.
I think it was before that. That one hole is like the party hole or whatever. That's where.
Is that it? Did that game just end?
Yeah.
So I owe you $100 now.
That was a mopping.
We're going double or nothing next time.
Fair enough. We have to mention DEVOUR because they're a sponsor for all this. Johnny, thanks for stopping by. We mentioned the merch collab. We are excited about that. We're going to continue. I don't know. Where do you find that? G, can G pop back on and let us know? There he is. Hey, G.
Barstoolsports.com. You can find it. Actually, barstoolsports.com/spit and chiclets as well. So find it there. We got t-shirts, sweatshirts. We got the whole 9 yards.
Here we go.
Pete, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to see you again. I don't know yet who your opponent's going to be. Revo, you as well. We have a new challenger. You will be entering the round of 16, so that's great. A lot of positivity.
Is it on Xbox or PlayStation?
Can be whatever. We're
Perfect.
doing both.
All right.
Hey, you growing the hair out, huh, Revo? Looking good, buddy.
My barber hasn't been working, so I got past that awkward phase, so I might as well just bring the fro back.
I love it. All right, well,
I got a little peanut head too, so it makes my head look bigger, which is nice.
DEVOUR once again. Thank you.
Oh,
Everyone, check out DEVOUR. Crush some of their food. It's so good. Biz, go ahead.
Pink Whitney Power Hour starts in about 5 minutes. We got Del Zotto. We're doing it a little different. I think, Johnny, you're going to stop by, aren't you?
Yeah. I'll be there.
So the format that we're going to do, Revo, you might even be able to stop by next week. We've already lined up a few guests, but basically you pop by on IG Live. He'll hit the request button. It'll be the double screen. Del Zotto will have his turntables. You can request some tunes, just like the locker room. We're back.
So you could hear. We'll only be able to hear the guy who's requesting the song, one of his buddies.
Yeah, they're going to hop on it. There's going to be a couple NHL superstars, of course, that. Johnny C. They're going to request the songs. They're going to hop off. He's going to play a couple, and then another guy's going to come in and request. And we're going to be all crushing Pink Whitney and having a good time on the Spit and Chiclets IG Live. So to wrap things up here, Pete, JC, Revo, Ryan, DEVOUR. We'll see you next Tuesday.
You crushed that, buddy. I'm not saying a word. Peace out.
See you
boys.
See you
See you
guys.
later.
Thank you.